Hello everybody and welcome to a tutorial where I'll show you how to build this really cool floating starter house in Minecraft. So let's get started. So, step 1. So for this we're going to start by building a little dock out of campfires and spruce slabs. And actually what you're going to want is a shovel of some description, say a wooden shovel that's fairly cheap. And what you can do is you can right click the campfire to put it out. So that's how you get this nice effect. Though of course it is quite expensive, so if you can't afford the campfires you can either replace them with some spruce slabs or even some spruce trapdoors, as that works quite well. This is done in a textured pattern, so what you want to do is you just want to place a load of these and then replace a few of them with spruce slabs. Or actually the other way around might be a bit better, otherwise you might have way too many campfires which costs a lot, and you may break too many which will then cost you even more. But anyway, that is basically it, and then we have a layer of spruce planks going up like this. So actually the shapes, we've got 5 by 3, and then we've got a 5 by 2 here. So anyway, let's move on to the second step. So, with this we're going to be continuing on from it, going a total of, well, there's a lot of blocks. Let's go from this side because it's going to be easier. So, we have got a 9 wide area there, then we have a 5 wide, then we have a 6 wide. Now this 6 wide, although I usually stick to odd numbers, this actually adds in a bit of sort of difference, a bit of contrast, makes it a bit more interesting, I think. But anyway, we're going to continue. So we've then got a 7 length there, and then you surround it using the same previous method I said, using the spruce slabs and the campfires. Now, if you actually don't really know how to do texturing or have issues with it, do watch my tutorial, which is in the description. But anyway, let's move on to step 3. So with step 3, we're going to just fill in this whole floor using some spruce slabs as it's cheaper, and also it creates a nice little area of air underneath in case, well, if you have this in the middle of the ocean, then you can always pop up for air. Though then again, you can just pop up over here, but you get the idea. There's no point in using spruce planks when it's going to be twice as cheap to use spruce slabs instead. And also, we're going to be making these pillars in each of the main corners with about 5 blocks up. Though you can change this if you really want it to be extra tall, but this is the way to make it look best. So anyway, let's move on to step 4. But before we do that, please hit the like and subscribe button, as it really helps me out. And also, if you have any suggestions for tutorials I could do in the future, please tell them in the comments down below. Thank you. Anyway, on with the video. So, step 4, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be filling in these gaps using some oak planks. And we're also going to be adding this little archway as the door. So we've got 5 blocks up with some more oak logs, and then we've put in some spruce stairs with some spruce trapdoors to give it a nice arch. Now what we're also doing is we're adding in some windows like so, and here we're having a 2 wide window. Also we've got some stairs here, so this is a spiral staircase, very typical of my style of building. So what we want to do is just slabs round a pole. I think that's fairly simple. Don't do them double thickness, otherwise they'll attach to the windows, which is not what we want. But anyway, that's the basics of step 4. But anyway, for step 5, what we have now is a load of texturing. So this is going to be a bit more complicated. So what we have here is a load of oak planks, and we're also mixing in some stripped oak logs and some oak signs, which adds a bit of extra shape to it. Now anyway, that is practically all for the texturing, though we're going to do it with the second floor very soon. But what we also want to do is add these stairs around here so we can make the building pop out, as that gives it 1 extra space and 1 makes it look way cooler. So anyway, on to step 6, where we're adding in all the oak planks into here and then adding windows. It's as simple as that, and really there's not much else to say. So let's move on to step 7. So for step 7 we're doing the multiple things here because I thought I may as well put them all into one thing. So we've got a load of stripped oak logs textured in. I mean, you could add signs, I decided not to as a bit of contrast. I also put some oak trapdoors underneath here to give it some extra sort of, I don't know, stability in its shape. And then we've also got on the top, we've got some spruce trapdoors and some spruce slabs on top of each of the pillars. Now I've also done a roof, and this roof you do by building up by going, well, I'll show it right here. you want to go block, stair, and then block, stair, and you continue up like that from each corner. It's very simple and it works a treat. But anyway, that is all for step 6, so let's move on to the final step, step 7. Now this is where we've added a farm on the edge, and you can really do this however you like, but you can copy what is done here, just pause the video to have a look and look out. But the basics are that we just have this sort of platform, we've got these slabs around the outside, and yeah, I mean it's fairly simple. We've got these lanterns on the edge as well, and we've also got this doorway onto it. But we also have a furnace here, and it also has a chimney. So let's look at that. So what we have is a furnace, then we have this andesite wall going up to a stone block, but on the outside of the roof we have it continuing out and into a really nice chimney with a flower pot at the top. Now this we do by using a load of stairs just to turn it like so, and that really makes it look fairly cool, fairly sort of rustic, and that's really nice. Now we also on this one have also added a load of signs and trapdoors around the edge. I mean, you can do whatever. I've just done this. I don't think it necessarily looks better, but if you like that, yeah, do that. So anyway, that is the build complete. Well anyway, thank you very much for watching this video, and please hit that like and subscribe button, as it does really help me out. Those 2 clicks for you mean a lot for me. And anyway, thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.